Bonjour à tous, c'est Coco. Alors aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode de Vampyr. On va continuer notre suite. On va déjà essayer de retrouver Richard. Alors, je suis à l'hôpital. On retourne à...
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Ouais, j'ai pas tué des médecins, on a pas... On retourne là-bas. On réfléchit comment faut tourner. C'est par là ou par là.
Gentlemen, sir, step away now.
Ça va être trop beau.
I cannot enter.
Ok.
It's mine. I'll take it.
Merci beaucoup. C'est un abri, oui. C'est bon, on se repère un peu. Ça c'est l'église.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
Maintenant, faut tout chercher. Je suis pas passé par là.
Better go home, sir.
Ah si, c'est là où on a fait que descendre l'épisode maintenant.
It's not my call, Baron. We paid one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
On va essayer. Je suis pas sûr. Je pense qu'il faut prendre le portail là-bas.
Cross the bridge, boys! Bloody burning! Want some of that?
Don't like that, do ya?
Sit down to hell. Want some of that?
It ain't human. Kill it.
Prendre une arme un peu plus. Voilà, bon, on va tenter. Je pense qu'il faut prendre ce portail. Ah non, on peut pas prendre le portail. Bon, c'est bon, j'ai eu mauvais souvenir avec les rats, moi. Ah. Voilà, bon. C'est moi chercher mon truc. C'est pas possible ça. J'étais persuadé que j'allais prendre ce portail. Mais c'est pas bon. On va essayer d'aller un peu plus loin. On va essayer de remonter là-haut, mais je crois que ça change rien, il me semble, pour se dire. Pas passer quand même. Ça doit pas être par là. Oh, encore le. Boulot. On va se remettre full life parce que c'est bien beau de s'amuser un peu, mais. Ah, je peux pas. On va essayer de passer par là. Voilà, bon bref, c'est ce que je voulais faire. On va combattre, hein. Gros avantage, c'est que ça donne des points d'expérience. Les inconvénients, c'est que on peut pas Richard. On arrive au même endroit. Bon bah c'est pas par là. C'est pas par là.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your...
Ah là il y a un portail que j'avais jamais ouvert. C'est moyen que ce soit par là. Bon ça se ressemble. Ou moi tout peut-être. Suivant. Faut comprendre. Merde. Voilà. Bon, affaire suivante. J'étais pas passé par là, donc du coup, il y a peut-être moyen de trouver Monsieur Richard. Ah. Monsieur. Êtes-vous Richard?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Ah, ça y est.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Ok, bah merci bien, monsieur.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Bois de l'école. Lettre de refus. Bah, ça peut marcher. Voilà. Ah, mais c'était là. Je peux pas ouvrir le portail dès le début, hein. Ça aurait été trop simple. Fallait revoir madame. Faut que j'aille voir aussi la madame. Enquête dans le cimetière là. Non, je vais être coincé s'il saute pas.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Force. Non, j'ai pas envie de forcer.
All right. I shall leave you alone.
Bah, je crois que je ne peux pas avoir le choix en fait. Je vais vérifier un truc.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Ah, il est mignon, il laisse rentrer. Trouver Dorothée. Voilà, je sais pas. Il y a un coffre.
It's locked.
C'est vraiment fouille, c'est pas chier. Hein. Comme ce soir, on fouille. Je sais pas s'il me faut pas les... Ah si. D'accord, ils verrouillent pas tous. D'accord, c'est la sortie.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Ok. On va aller voir l'autre.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Bien gentil de nous avoir ouvert déjà. On va aller voir l'autre madame. Elle va être par là normalement la madame. On avait vu, nous on était derrière la grille, c'est ça. J'ai vu la petite madame. On va tout un peu. Hein. C'est un petit peu du vol, oui. Oui, oui.
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
On regarde tout ça après. On regardera tout ça après.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Ouais. Peut-être mettre des anesthésiants?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor, none at all.
Bon, bah on coupe, et hop là.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Bah, ça n'a pas le choix.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor.
Heureusement qu'il y a un docteur là. Ah, c'est pas bon signe quand on entend des bruits comme ça, normalement.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
I can't see.
L'exécution du vampire au-dessus. Non, parce qu'elle bouffait.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
L'adrénaline, massage cardiaque, peut-être le massage.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's
merde.
gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Tudo possible.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Bah désolé petit monsieur, on aurait peut-être pu te sauver.
To what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
On dit on va quitter l'endroit.
First one was getting better with the time.
On va y reparler à
I
madame.
don't understand.
Madame, on vous parle.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Je suis venu mettre fin à votre chantage.
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
Pour une raison, la fin justifie.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Plus épargné parce que j'ai pas envie de la tuer.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Voilà, bon, moi, on l'a pas tué. Oula! Votre charme de nouveaux citoyens peuvent être tués. Ah, j'ai perdu un indice, tant pis. Ouais,
It's locked, all right.
ok, bon, alors, du coup, faut qu'on rentre. On va essayer d'aller voir la madame. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire? Mais il y avait des gens là, ils sont morts. Bon bah il n'y a plus de gens, je vous dire. Faudra aller voir la madame. Je peux pas aller voir. Je peux aller.
When science fails you, this...
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
D'accord. Non, il faisons affaire.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Ouais, mais genre plus tard, dans longtemps. J'ai essaye de se faire la... de libérer la veuve là. Attention, là il y a des problèmes par là. Ah bah si tu m'enlèves la carte, je vais plus me sortir. Par là. Il semblait qu'il y avait le cimetière. Là, c'est pas...
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oula. Oula. Ça va pas bien ou... pour pas ça, mon les gars. Ah, mais allez. Attends, mais pas du coup. Il y a des trucs qu'on s'y attend, mais il y en a où pas du tout. Bon, bah le premier va être mort. Voilà, affaire suivante. Le pigeon il pop du ciel, nickel, qu'il faut. Faut jamais mettre de live, mettre un peu de vie parce que sinon on va jamais y arriver. C'est quoi que ce truc là? Avec moins de vie que ça. On va aller tuer ailleurs parce que on me saoulait. Ah, il y en a là. Non, les deux là. Voilà. Bon, on y retourne. C'est bon. Bien, ça donne pas mal de points d'expérience. Comme j'ai pas tout le monde. Attendez, parce que du coup ça m'a complètement paumé. On va aller par là, une fois qu'on est allé voir comment on est là. Ça va être dans l'hôpital qu'on va la voir. Madame Lady.
The hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt.
Your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
down, my boy.
Ouais, on vient de faire le tour du truc. Mais pas pour grand chose. Ouais, ça c'est une devinette. Ouais, là.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Ok, mais c'est pas vous que je cherche.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
What a sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
En haut. Ah, il y a des chances que ce soit là-haut. Ah non, il y avait une flèche qui m'a dit que c'était là-haut. À moins qu'elle soit dehors. Ah, genre là. Oula.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Vous faisiez confiance. En fin de compte, vous êtes une meurtrière. La compassion dissimule votre rire. Je crois plus ça parce que...
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Ah, nous sommes des vampires après tout. Les accusations étaient-elles bien fondées? Nous avons besoin de vous excuser.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
À propos d'elle.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Okay.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
D'accord.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
young bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Ok, alors du coup, qu'est-ce qu'un Scal?
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Ok. Quel
I
âge
know this is
avez-vous,
beyond
mais...
the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
D'accord, ok.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
J'ai pas envie de l'accuser, c'est accusatoire.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some
Ouais,
secrets.
c'est juste pour ça. C'est quand même plus... Ouais, c'est de savoir quand même.
A vampire? Is that what I am?
Il semble que la réponse est assez claire.
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Ah ouais, du coup, c'est quoi un école?
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
D'accord, en fait on est une espèce de vampire.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Ok.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal
On va
practice.
savoir qui c'est.
I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Ok.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Ouais, du coup j'ai une avance, ok. Du coup quelqu'un a...
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Je crois que ce serait elle.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Je pense pas que ce soit elle.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Ouais, bah, ça m'aurait surpris que ce soit elle. Ok.
I bid you farewell.
À propos de Londres, on aurait pu suivre aussi.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Et ben, on va analyser le sang, puis ça nous toucher dans la chambre. Remontage d'escalier. Bon. On va analyser le sang, on va passer les niveaux, et puis ça sera bien pour aujourd'hui. On va faire... envoyer les armoires aussi, accessoirement. On va voler l'idée. Voilà. L'analyse dans l'arme. Ok. Mais bon, c'est le son de... C'est celui-là qu'il faut analyser. Ah, c'est pas la bonne touche. F. Analyse.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ok, bah chapitre 3, ça sera au prochain épisode. On passe les compétences. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va passer? On a de 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Je crois que les combats, c'était... Les grilles, je les ai jamais utilisés, n'empêche. On va faire de passer. Faudrait que je les utilise parce que je les ai encore jamais utilisés. Peu importe. Bouclier, en fin de compte, je m'en sers pas tant que ça. La régénération de vie, ça serait pas mal. Alors, 1300, c'est cher. On va mettre dans des dégâts. 250, 390. Dégâts. Voilà, c'est pas combien. J'utilise quand même souvent celui-là. Là, les morsures, ça peut être sympathique aussi. Petit amélioré, 400, 600. Du coup, je pourrais faire ça, ça. Voilà, ça. On sera à 600 de dégâts pour les morsures. Je sais pas si je peux faire une gourde. J'ai amélioré ça. Ah non, c'est 2000. Ah ouais, je vais améliorer les morsures à fond. La morsure à côté. La question c'est les mêmes morsures. 300. C'est 400. Ok. Bon, voilà, confirmé. Bon, bah ça sera la fin de cet épisode. Du coup, les... Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Et j'ai tué personne. Hein. Je vois que c'est marqué grave. Événement majeur dans le quartier. Chacune des conséquences de vos actes peuvent améliorer ou détériorer. Celui-ci a détérioré le mal. Plus vous tirez de citoyens, plus un quartier deviendra insalubre. Eh bah oui. Si la situation sanitaire d'un quartier tombe sous le seuil d'extraterritoire, donc il n'appartient qu'à vous de décider. Je vais tous les tuer. Raid de la police à venir à... Ok. Faut que j'arrive à remonter un peu. Ça m'avait venir là. Bon, bref, je vous dis à la prochaine pour la suite. Et puis, bye bye tout le monde.